the most fucked up rapper in the room right now. Hyman bang your dime by the moonlight, pal. If I offend you good, you can sue my style. They talk shit, but the minute they do, lights out.
I don't. Little time to drift off with the breeze in my zone. At times life got me feeling alone, but I can't let it stress. Clean yourself up at your mess. We all know life is a test. Make sure you follow your heart and don't go and follow no fashion. I stick to what I know. All I know is pursue your passion. No, nothing manifests itself. You want it, make it happen. Started turning talk into actual steps we taken. Trying to make you remember peace before there was separation. People on cloud nine and there's people in desperation. Didn't have the sense to feel till I sat deep in meditation. Put myself inside their shoes and woke up in the situation. Roots go much deeper, but all you see is a tree. Overlook was on a boat, would he be too overlooking to see? Worrying too much about what to do instead of who to be. I grew to see people close to me suffer pain. Don't concentrate on the hurt, no, there's positives that you gain. Summon the strength and courage from overcoming the struggle.
We are here tonight for a good clean fight, and a good clean fight is what we're going to have. In my left side, I have Copywrite, hailing from Columbus, Ohio.
Shoes out, taking meds, I got my mania back. So pay me a rap and watch what you cranium crack.
On our right side, we have Keynote.
Listen up real quick. I just want to say really quickly, it is Remembrance Day, lest we forget the people that sacrificed their lives for us. And secondly, my man PH, Robert Diaz, rest in peace, may you never be forgotten.
Let's have a good old-fashioned rap battle.
You see, Copy, between me and you, there's no question whose freestyle's nicer. And I'm just trying to figure out, after all these years, why the fuck I said whose jeans tighter. But we're here, it's Copywrite's tour, let's give him a round of applause. What the fuck, you think we're stupid? You got no promoter, no bus, no label contribution? Shit, I find it amusing that the truth is you had to battle me just so that you could promote your music. See, real artists don't settle for consolations. So I'm thinking that this star is all bull. That's a tourist. Makes sense, Copy. You ain't touring, you a tourist. But he be like, the cameras, they shooting. Man, I don't care how they've made you look. You're just a slave to a page inside a decoy's checkbook. So you can talk about my losses. I've only ever battled against the best. Your opponents no one knows. Before the Danny Myers footage, you'd only ever battled local unknowns. So whilst your opponents are back smoking rock inside their mobile homes, mine's a gazillion times platinum and on the cover of the Rolling Stone. But that ain't fair, because you won the Rap Olympics, right? And Eminem missed? You were signed to the Eastern Conference label that Eminem dissed. Your best friend and Eminem had beef and you never said shit, but damn near lost your mind when you thought Asher Roth was plagiarizing Eminem shit. So we can keep talking Eminem that and Eminem this, but you need to hop off Eminem's sack and stop worshiping Eminem this. See, I'm glad he inspires you, but Stan, why are you so mad? Try to understand, he does want you as a fan. Try to understand, he does want you as a fan. He just doesn't want you to do some crazy shit. So this is a message to your girlfriend on a public safety tip, because you don't understand Pete and Shady's relationship. Stop what you're doing right now and search the house. You're looking for peroxide, posters, tape recorders, and starter caps. Check the basement, half-empty boxes, buried under garbage cans. You're probably thinking this is a battle, so the fat dude's just joking. I don't want to hear about you getting tied up in the trunk and floating out into the ocean. Talk to him. Speaking of your girl, what's she about, 21, 22? She's kind of cute. Now I'm putting you on the pedo because there's enough of that going about. But here's something for you to think about next time you're chilling on a couch. If you went back to when you were her age, you would have to make choo-choo train noises to put your dick inside a mouth. I bet every time you drive past a high school, that shit looks like a menu. How the fuck are you gonna go meet her dad and he be younger than you? You look like the jealous type too with your nerd ass. Don't worry, your boys are looking after her right now, playing your beats, with their nuts up against her bare ass. You see, she loves it, especially from a bunch of hicks with beards and hand-me-down dungarees feasting on her ass like they hungry. If you don't like hearing bars about your girlfriend's ass getting eaten out, just remember, Copy, it's all tongue-in-cheek. You see, you looking like an easy come-up, you bitch. You said your parents were junkies, right? So that silver spoon I know you come from, you bitch. I mean, you've been in the game for 20 years making rap tunes, but still ain't sold 1,000 records. What's to say about how you rap, dude? You returned to battle rap because your little bit of artist shine's gone. See, this is what happens to these pissed off rappers who never make it. I see you starting to starve like one. So I guess the saying, your career will forever remain underground, so I guess the saying reigns true, like father, like son. Time.
Yeah.
We got the beef with Keynote, ladies and gentlemen.
Farm where you lay, oh sloth in the face, almost barfed in your face. Remain calm in the place. Keep both arms at your waist, or you're Mr. Potato Head. I'll stick arms to your face. You fucking failure, I pity you. Bet me $1 you've given every koala in Australia chlamydia. Get that bathroom cleaned up. The fuck's a keynote? Let's make it a C-note. You're a bathroom key bump. From the last 2 G's of an 8-ball, I made y'all classroom geeks flunk. My math's too deep, chump. You know what rhymes with keynote lost? 3-toed sloth. He's so soft, he get kicked off an emo song. Ego toss, that tattoo. Lie. Those raccoon eyes. We're all staring at you like, we're all staring at you like, did that dude die and come back to life in a half-moon light, resurrect as a bat who flies through fast food drives to pass through twice? And how's your daughter have a dad bod? Please, keep that ungodly face oddly shaped fat blob from your rap blog. I'm that little fat hog's dad now. She won't need you. I'm gonna teach her how to rap, pal. She gonna beat you. Plus, teach her how to clean and cook, how to write the meanest hooks, how to read a book, and show her how this grown man penis look. This below ether keynote speaker wouldn't be dope with 3 boats full of key coke or weed smoke either. Hiroshima keynote's features, cause my delivery puts squares in a box, bitch. Lido's pizza. Bars, life sentences, keys won't free you. Only bars you drop will be soap. Please don't clean, bruh. That's some sad grin, but he gets an awful taste if he washes his face. No telling where that cum rag's been. Face made from nutsack skin. Yuck! Yuck! That chin, tuck that in. Parents run fast to come snatch their young ass kids. Get that face the fuck out of here! Wait, come back in. Now get the fuck out again, but take your bum ass friends. Feasible amounts of reasonable doubts. You talking about the evils I'm about while D's is in your mouth. Jesus gets a slouch talking about keys up in the house. It's because you locked the door, walked out, and left your keys up in the couch. Time. You know what rhymes with copyright? Sloppy fights. I mean, if it was you versus you, and you were Tyler Durden, you'd lose that fight for certain. You might do all right with the banter part, but when it comes time for hurting, you'd force yourself to bite the curb and then goodnight, it's curtains. You see, he did the track with Quarter the Slaughter. Ironic looking back at 2005. He named the track Crooked Cop, but for acting Crooked Cop is why Icon left you with a crooked eye. You pulled that putrid dog acting for years off, you ducked and you slithered. Ironic again how when you ran into each other, his hook finally got delivered. Now I was laughing my ass off when I decided to write this, because I was flicking through the pics he took off with his sidekick. You were throwing bolos, he was taking photos, and then we saw Khan knock out a cop like he was on his civil rights tip. The funniest part was he hit you so hard your hat flew real far. And it was at that moment I understood the analogy of one shot will have his cap peel off. I'm not mocking you for losing a fight. We've all done that. But it's for not getting up and swinging back and revealing your lack of ball sack. See, Hitman Holler said it best. And you need all that. There's rules that you learn as a kid. Fuck rap. If someone cuss at you, it's mandatory that you cuss back. If someone rush at you, it's mandatory that you rush back. If someone shoot at you, it's mandatory that you bust back. So when Icon touched you, how the fuck didn't he get touched back? See, dissing Asher Roth made you a laughing stock. Now, Martin Shkreli, words could not describe it. We always knew you were an attention-seeking whore, but it's like nowadays you don't even try and hide it. So since you've been doing it wrong,
I decided to turn to Junior Gang because I figured he'd have a song that could offer you some guidance. You see, today might be for you, but Jah might give me tomorrow. So don't count your eggs too fast. You might talk too soon and your pride half-y swallow. Come down off your big high horse. See, some preach religion, but inside them hollow. And make a judgment, them pass. And go on like them a God, but that's a hard act to follow. Be careful who you nail upon cross. Be careful who you nail upon cross.
When I 3-0'd Danny Myers, I was just warming up. Brought 10 shoe out of retirement to blood sport him up, only to put him right back in for one blood sporting punch. So my advice for your retarded ass is run, Forrest, run. You're dumb, more than dumb. You smoke crack, OD. Shoot dope, smack, smoke speed. Still bros fat, won't leave. Duck, no escape, bitch. Roll back both sleeves. And fuck Kobe steak, I don't hold back on beef. Speaking of beef, your bitch looks like a shaven mammal. Heard you strangled her with her favorite flannel because she said my YouTube was her favorite channel. You turn that hoe into a housewife, they done scammed you. Only time I turn a hoe into a housewife's when I'm playing Scrabble. Keep score, that's a 22-point word. Small gap to your back, that's a 22-point word. Hit your inner tube with darts. You in a swimming pool with sharks. Dry erase board, I'm invisible to marks. 51 cards, I'm not playing with a full deck. So you holding up the king just isn't in the cards. You're asinine. You couldn't shoot the gift at Christmas if I gave your ass a 9. I write with a slave hand and a mastermind. You know what rhymes with Keynote, I bet your mom's ugly as fuck.
Perfect syllables. That's a lot of syllables.
Perfect syllables, wait for
That's
it.
a lot of them.
What rhyme? Keynote, I bet your mom's ugly as fuck. Hey, for real. You know what rhymes with Keynote, I bet your mom's ugly as fuck? I bet you. Danny DeVito would deck your mom's rumbling gut if she told him, hey, guess who wants one of your sons?
I got a better one.
If you had a spine, you rookie, I'd elasticize it, wussy. Try to pass and hide, I snatch him by the pussy. Grab him by the pussy. Bet the Donald Trump. Put your wallet up and chain. Or get running, mate, before I bring your campaign. Back-to-back punches till your back has mad hunches. And this quasi-homo Quasimodo has to pack lunches. Bitch, I'ma eat your food from the Cracker Jack crunch down to the rack of lamb. Pass it, fam, that's your last luncheon. Your mother's frying supper, it's fillets today. You interrupt her, eat my razor blade. I pass with flying colors, scoring A's as grades. Motherfucker, you only pass with flying colors at a gay parade.
Chill. You see, my first round, that was throwaway bars. Second, I was just clowning you. This round right here is why I accepted this battle. This lesson is long overdue. You see, when you sell a perception, one thing you're forgetting is some of us actually suffered for what is just a song for you. You're like Picasso painting the Mona Lisa. You're portraying an image that doesn't belong to you. He asks us to pray for his court dates like his freedom's in jeopardy. So I'm gonna walk you through a real prison. Don't worry, I'll ease you in gently. You see, you think you've done time. You've done a whole load of nothing. What kind of prison gonna let you rock up whenever you want with just handfuls of luggage? Try getting taken at gunpoint while they hold your Mrs. Ransom in custody. No goodbyes, just the clothes on my back and a squad car full of scums as my company. But back to the story. I recognize him, introduce myself, tell you to relax, find your peace, and get centered. I know you're one of these reborn Christian fuckwits, but I tell you not to do any let us pray gestures. You see, this is Australia. You see, this is Australia. You said you did work. We'll get your charge sheet out because we resume check it. You see, he's nervous because he doesn't know my agenda, but I see it in his eyes. He knows he needs me to survive. He's hoping the ballers are just fucking up their vows when they air out that all they see is DUIs. Now, I could have a whole bunch of lines about a whole bunch of times I set you up to get extorted, but that's not what's important. Aren't you a man of God? Isn't one of your virtues to remain gracious? So tell me, what was hard about that little bit of time you did? Was it hard to remain patient? I missed my daughter's first day of school, Christmases, birthdays, everything to a father that is sacred. Man, you ungrateful piece of shit, what I wouldn't have given to have traded places and wear your pussy little anklet bracelet. Whoa. But that's my life, and it's a murder till I die, till my body's twitching with rigor mortis and my soul's lifted to the sky. Speaking of rigor mortis, speaking of rigor mortis, you got me breathing with dragons. I'll crack the egg on your bastard. You bastard, I'm Marilyn Manson. Don't answer your favorite rapper. Yes, I'm laughing that you flew all this way to come get your ass kicked. I went and figured out my tactics. Better believe I got a master. Their name's Keynote / captain of any team you want to clash with. Told Skrelly that I would smash him. No problem. No need for asking. So you better buckle up for this fucking ride. I'd say knuckle up, but you can't fucking fight. It's bad luck if you thought this was going to be your fucking night. With your tired lack of rhythm, or to be retired hack lyricism. If you ever acquired the skills you're missing and set off a worldwide cataclysm. And I'd rather spend 10 times my combined time spent in prison if it meant just one time, Father Time and catch a rhythm. I'm hoping for arthritis, combined with malnutrition, Alzheimer's twice, 5 different types of heart valve conditions. I'll bribe every one of your doctors, specialists and physicians, tell them to be obnoxious, give nothing but wrong prescriptions, insurance companies to rob him, left without a pot to piss in. Every nurse a heartless bitch, probably colostomy bag where you sitting. See, payback's a bitch. You see, payback's a bitch you've been living in debt with me. I'll dead him all and especially leave a message on his Go voicemail to say that he rested beef. Couldn't think of a better beef. You better be on your P&Qs. It's me and Zoned Out versus all of you. Barbecues and solar systems, there's nothing else he can do. He dead. Amen.
You look like Tim Burton hired you to trim curtains, but you've been flirting with Lydia's deeks, but this hideous freak offends virgins. This pipsqueak's Pete, his 16th week. I came to the land down under to put you 6 feet deep. Big destruction, spraying with a full tech. Mid-construction patio poker. Skip the shuffling, not playing with a full deck. What I'm playing with him's roulette. Slow motion, bone crushing. Take my time when I steal your face like I'm in the Rolex store and stole something. Hey, bitch.
What?
You mind if I call you bitch?
Not a problem. Not a problem.
That okay with you?
That's fine with me.
No way?
Not
It's
a problem.
cool.
It's okay.
Fine, then I'll call you bitch! Speaking of shit, what the fuck's that between your 2 shoulders? Is that Beetlejuice scrotum or a piece of loose colon? Allow me to move over. I'm not being rude, no sir. I'm losing my buzz and I ain't never seen this dude sober. His mom's a cum dump. You ever seen that? You ever see that drunk slut when twerking? She backed that ass up, sound like a dump truck reverse. I tried watching your battle, almost upchucked my bourbon. Shit, right now I'm about to puke. You look more fucked up in person. I take a piss out naked, make your bitch mouth taste it. Stupid fuck, you thought this was the Make-A-Wish Foundation? Got a makeup kick foundation. Cake is lit. Make a wish. Found him bent down praying, amen. Shit, now save him. If you survive that test without a hazmat vest, you're hashtag blessed. Baghdad's next.